Morning, everybody. Starting the day off unhooking the tender, gonna get the planter, take it over to the other farm, back it in the shed, unhook it, fill it with government juice and fuel, figure out where I left the Turbo Max, and start pounding some dirt. That's the plan anyways. As always, there is a chance of rain a couple times today. So we'll have to see if that materializes. I think it's like a 60% chance, so hard to tell. Anymore, when it rains, and that's when I know it's raining. Put the stops on this thing before we unhook it. Don't want to have to be milling out pieces of the unit again if it leaks down. Always lock your tractor. Neighbor caught someone doing the hanky-panky in his tractor one night in the bottom, so. Well, you remember when we hooked up the planter and the jack for the planter didn't work, and I said, we need to go get a new jack. I knew that was like 3 weeks ago. We still haven't got a new jack, so we're getting a bottle jack, jacking the planter up, throwing some blocks under it. Throw some fuel on this thing. You know what the best part about not being hooked to that planter is? Don't get me wrong, I wish we were still planting beans instead of hooking up to a Turbo Max. But I ain't gonna listen to that Pro 700 beep anymore. I'm not gonna hear anything beep anymore for at least today. And that's exciting. That's rewarding. You guys ever flip your pump on and whoever filled up before you didn't turn the automatic shut-off off? Done that before, took a diesel fuel bath. Mama's still sitting on her eggs. Dad's got a hydraulic leak on the sprayer, and we're trying to diagnose that problem right now. You got dinging noise? Just tell me it's in the park. Just an O-ring, you say?
I think that's what it is.
Alright, the Turbo Max is over at the home farm, so heading over there now. We're roading without an implement behind us. Almost feels like we're naked. There's not as much of a breeze, but other than that, it still feels kind of odd. Weather alert. Rain will begin around 9:38. It's raining right now. We're about 40 minutes off. There's where that hammer is. Guess I didn't leave it in the field. Looks like it might try to rain. I mean, it's sprinkled a couple times now, and it's pretty dark and cloudy. So today is Dax's birthday. My son, he's 4, and I think today is his last t-ball game. So I'm going to go to that this morning. It's at 10, and then when we come back, we'll see if it's raining.
Okay, we're just leaving the farmer where we put planter. Headed over to the farm that we spread the lime on the other day. Hopefully we can get that done before it rains. It's sprinkles every once in a while, and it looks like there might be something popping up back there behind us. It's black back there. Hopefully we've got 30 acres or 35 acres. Take longer to get there. We'll do it. Well, guess what? Just pulled in the driveway, got over here, and it cut loose. Yes, I should have stayed home.
Alright, it is now 2 o'clock. As soon as I quit recording, we went to the ball game, and it rained 4/10 of an inch out here at the farm. Didn't even rain at the ball game. So Dad was just pulled into the field to plant. We're gonna go over and see if that farm got as much rain as we did here, and yeah, see what we can do today. It's plenty wet. Well, it's probably too wet, but Dad says he's gonna unfold the planter, stick it in the ground, and see what it looks like. It's definitely wet. More than anything, this is one of the furthest farms we got to drive to, so There's only an hour's worth of planting for corn here, so we want to get it planted so we can get the planter back to the shed. Probably don't have any other ground that'll plant right now. It's probably the driest ground we have until I get the Turbo Max over some ground. Doesn't look like they got as much rain here as we did at our house. Now he didn't have the planter on, the vacuums weren't on. Well, it's just putting it in the ground and seeing if the seed slip will seal up. It appears that it will, but like I say, this is muddy. Well, this is a flop for now. Come back in a few hours and try it again.
Okay, here we are, going back and forth here, getting started. About, rain was about 11 o'clock. Here it is, we got started a little after 5, almost 6 now. We only got about 10 acres here left, maybe more. Be done. Dried out pretty good, a lot of wind blowing, and it didn't rain as much here as it did over home. We had 4 pins over home there. I'd say about a 4 inch here, maybe a little more. Rained pretty good, covered pretty good. See where I sprayed the weeds yesterday, they're wilting. They were mare's tail. And we got that field done. Heading back for shed. Cloud up back here, like it might pop up something. Morning,
everybody. This is Sunday the 26th. We ended up pretty much having a rain day yesterday, but Dad was able to get the field that he had moved to done. Yeah, it didn't rain as much at that farm as it did the rest of them, so that was good. I'm heading over to Bush Hog where I'm on a Turbo Max. Dad sprayed there yesterday, or the day before, and he talked like it'd be best to make a couple rounds around those fields. It's pretty woolly over there, so go do that and then we'll get my Turbo Max. Hey Brian, do you guys farm any hills?
We farm on top of hills.
Does that count? That doesn't go there. Push this back over here. There used to be a house right there. Still got the barn and stuff, but the house burnt down several years ago. This is the first year that we've actually rented this farm. We were doing it on a custom basis, so we're trying to maybe farm a little bit of what would have been the yard for that house. The only problem is it's so grown up we can't tell where the foundation is. We don't have the bulldozer here, so just kind of easing my way into here and hoping not to find the basement. Alright, we're in the Turbo Max now. I got the birthday boy with me. Say hi, Dax.
Hi.
How old are you now? 4? Yeah, his birthday was yesterday. This is the first field we're going to turbo till. This isn't rye, this isn't a cover crop, this is a wheat field. Crop insurance adjuster came out and he predicted the yield of this field at 7 bushel per acre, so that's not worth keeping. So it's going to become a cornfield the next day or two. Alright, this weed, have to go over it twice probably. This is more or less just knocking it over. Hoping to hit it first, and then it's probably the last field turbo again, help dry this stuff out. Yeah, it should make it pretty easy to plant in that way. This was the last wheat field that I planted, but it's just got a lot of water damage in it more than anything. I think it has to do more with the date. And I planted a field right before this. It's fine, so I think this field's just too wet. That's why we're tearing it out. And that's why it's going to corn. It's not a lot of money in wheat, and 7 bushel per acre definitely is not going to get it cut. Wife made chicken and noodles for lunch. I stopped home to get a bowl. Dax said, "Daddy, come to work with you?" "Yeah, bub. We wear our cowboy boots." So by God, we got cowboy boots on. Today it's extremely humid, just like it has been the last pretty much 3 or 4 days. So it's like there's a pop-up storm coming in. It's got an alert on my phone. Severe weather rolling in. We'll see. We've been lucky so far. Well, it's raining pretty hard now. Hard enough I need to fold this thing up and get out of here before we mess this field up any worse than it is. This is the 3rd time I've got rained out of this field. And that's the end for this day. Can't imagine we're going to be doing much more tilling today. The good news is the commute here was long enough that's not raining now, so we're not going to get wet. Alright, Dad was driving around, and apparently one of the other farms that I was going to till on didn't get any rain, so we're heading over there. Apparently this rain's just really patchy. So I at least have 45 acres I can go do. Freaking dust over here. Not a lot, but there's a little bit of dust. Alright, we're going back and forth here, but looks like we're gonna get rained out again. How many times can we get rained out in one video?
Everybody's been asking for my story. So we finally put some things together and moved out.
Guys, one thing I've been listening to while seeing if we're gonna get rained out here is harmless farmer Andy Detweiler. He came out with a video a couple days ago telling the story of how he lost his arms. If you haven't checked it out, go listen to it. I don't know, it's a mixed feeling of emotions I get listening to it. I mean, on one hand, it's very inspirational. I almost feel a sense of pride that he's a farmer. I don't know why. On the other hand, it scares the crap out of me. I mean, my son comes with me very often. He was in here earlier today. But if you haven't, check that video out. Andy seems like a heck of a guy. I look forward to meeting him one day. Yeah, if you haven't, go ahead and check that out. It's a pretty inspirational story. We better check the weather. I can flip on the windshield wiper. Yeah, we better just head to the house. I just ducked under that limb. It's raining pretty hard. Wind's blowing pretty hard. Probably moved my wife's car out from under that tree. It's 6 o'clock at night or in the evening. I want to say we're done for this video, but I don't know. We'll see. Now the question is, how long do I sit here and wait on it to quit raining before I get out? It's letting up.